Lewandowski joins a special Champions League club. Ronaldo to the rescue again for Man United. Newcastle search continues and a transfer roundup all coming up on today's OneFootball Daily News. As I'm your host Angelina Kelly, let's get into it. So the Champions League returned last night, and for Bayern Munich, they have now officially done enough to secure qualification into the knockout rounds of the tournament as they got a 5-2 victory over Benfica. And for Robert Lewandowski, it was basically just another opportunity for him to demonstrate why perhaps he should be winning the Ballon d'Or, as he bagged himself a hat-trick on his 100th Champions League appearance, and in doing so, he has now become only the 6th player to have scored on his century appearance. A great achievement for the player. Now, he did miss a penalty, but let's not focus on that. The German side were absolutely brilliant, with Julian Nagelsmann, their manager, saying that it was actually pretty fun for him to watch. They have now won all 4 of their group stage fixtures, and they have scored a joint record 17 goals at this stage, with Lewandowski now taking his Champions League tally to 81 goals. He has managed to score 8 goals in 4 appearances in the Champions League so far this season. I mean, surely he has got to be winning that Ballon d'Or. The club are 6 points clear of second place Barcelona, who managed to get a win last night away from home against Dynamo Kiev. And it was thanks to a 70th minute winner from Ansu Fati, who produced a powerful strike from 10 yards. And the night also saw an appearance from Ousmane Dembele for Barcelona. He has reportedly been in a bit of an exile because he has been stalling over a new contract. But reportedly he is now set to do a bit of a U-turn and now wants to stay at the club and has told his agent to progress with a new contract. Meanwhile, for Juventus, they have also joined Bayern Munich in progressing to the next round of the competition, as they got a 4-2 victory over Zenit St. Petersburg, which I think definitely redeemed themselves considering their poor form in the league. And the night belonged to Paulo Dybala in Turin, as he managed to score himself 2 goals and get himself an assist. Of course, one of those goals was a penalty, which at first he did actually miss, but then retook due to encroachment, and like I say, he found the back of the net. And also in their group was Chelsea, who also celebrated a win against Malmo. Now, it wasn't a walk in the park for them. It was definitely a hard-fought win, and it was Hakim Ziyech who managed to score the goal thanks to a wonderful cross from Callum Hudson-Odoi. And again, it was just another masterclass from Chelsea in their defence, as they actually managed to deny Malmo a single shot on target. For Manchester United last night in Europe, they have once again Cristiano Ronaldo to thank, who came to the rescue and managed to get them a draw against Atalanta. He scored both of Manchester United's goals, which were both absolutely exceptional, with brilliant finishing, which just proves that despite being 36 years of age, he is still a phenomenal player. At this point, I would actually hate to even try and imagine where Manchester United would be without the goal contributions of Ronaldo, as of course this is not the first time that he has come to their rescue, especially in Europe. In the reverse fixture, he scored the winner, and of course he did score a late goal against Villarreal. At the end of the day, this is why you have a player like Ronaldo. He is sensational when it comes to these big games, and when you really do need a player to step up. And although he has faced a little bit of criticism about whether perhaps is he holding this Manchester United team back, whether he causes Ole Gunnar Solskjaer some tactical headaches, some selection issues, etc. But at the moment, he's the only thing really keeping this Manchester United team afloat, you could argue. Solskjaer heaped the praise on Ronaldo, as he should, because at the end of the day, he has taken a lot of pressure off that manager. He actually likened him to the basketball player Michael Jordan for the Chicago Bulls. However, the thing with Michael Jordan is that he was part of some legendary NBA teams that of course won some trophies. And at the moment, if Manchester United continue playing the way that they're playing, making the mistakes that they're making week in, week out, they will be trophyless, as at the end of the day, it can't all be on Ronaldo. Now, although if Manchester United do beat Villarreal in their next fixture in the Champions League, they will progress to the next round of the competition with 1 game to spare. However, last night against Atalanta, it really wasn't their best. Once again, it was the same repeated errors that cost Manchester United. Individual errors, lack of urgency, issues with their defence, which definitely was not helped with Rafael Varane being injured in the game. And talking about the defence, Manchester United have now failed in the Champions League to keep a clean sheet for 14 of their last 15 Champions League games. Definitely not good enough. But at the end of the day, take away the positives, they did end up getting a draw. However, with the Manchester derby on the horizon, if that ends up being a shambles at the weekend, then surely Solskjaer's job cannot be safe. So yesterday, it was reported that Villarreal manager Unai Emery has been linked with the Newcastle United job, with negotiations reportedly already taking place. Now, there then were reports that the manager had said he didn't know where the speculation had come from, but now he has actually stated that there has been some interest from Newcastle United. However, there has been no official offer made, and if an offer was made, he would take it to Villarreal, and he has stated that he is happy at the Spanish club. According to The Athletic, Newcastle have actually narrowed their search down now for a manager, as they've been linked with so many different names, and the final two candidates are Unai Emery and former Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe, with Emery reportedly their first choice. Now, should Newcastle United want to get Emery at the club, they would have to pay a fee of €6 million reportedly to Villarreal, as of course he is under contract with the team until 2023. However, looking at Newcastle and their newfound wealth from their new owners, I don't think they'd have an issue paying that €6 million. The thing is, when you look at Emery in the Premier League, as of course he was the manager at Arsenal, it wasn't great. However, when you look at his career as a whole, of course he won 3 successive Europa League titles with Sevilla. Last season he won the Europa League again with Villarreal, so he could be a good option for Newcastle if they do have these aims of getting into Europe and potentially finishing around the top 7 of the Premier League one day. However, according to journalist Guillaume Balag, he believes that Emery will not actually be leaving Spain, as according to some sources, Emery now believes that after speaking to the owners at Newcastle United, he doesn't think that they have a clear vision, and this is also reportedly down to the fact that they are looking at a manager like Emery and a manager like Eddie Howe, as both managers have very contrasting approaches, and also they have completely different experiences when it comes to playing in Europe, and this has reportedly raised a few eyebrows. So if Emery truly does end up turning down Newcastle United, then this means that they will probably go into week 3 of searching for Steve Bruce's replacement. They have been linked with quite a few names, but it will be interesting to see if they do end up going with the former Bournemouth manager Howe, or if they end up going with somebody else. And now we have a transfer roundup. This is where I take a look at some of the other news and transfers going on in the footballing world. And first up, according to reports from El Nacional, with Sergio Aguero being sidelined for at least 3 months with Barcelona, Joan Laporta is looking for a fast replacement, and he has reportedly been looking at the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and also Edinson Cavani. According to reports, new Tottenham Hotspur manager Antonio Conte is eyeing a move for AC Milan's Franck Kessie as his first signing. Over in Paris, and should Kylian Mbappe depart from PSG, the club are reportedly eyeing Dusan Vlahovic as his replacement. And finally, Real Madrid forward Eden Hazard could actually be making a move to Newcastle United in January, as reportedly Carlo Ancelotti, the manager, is prepared to let him leave the Bernabeu. So that's it for today's OneFootball Daily news. As always, check out all the other content here, and until next time, I will see you all later.